know, something about this Pacers team. They start to smell blood in the waters as Halliburton misses a floater.
And it's really about style of game. Right now, they're getting back to playing their game. They're dictating the tempo here to start this fourth.
Mitchell splits the bounce, swallowed up, and he is whacked. Boy, Kenny Atkinson turns, buries his face in his hands. He could not bear to watch his star crash to the deck.
There wasn't a ton of contact on that. Miles Turner wanted Rick Carlisle to challenge that. I think.
Let's check in with Jared.
Guys, yesterday after Cavs practice, Kenny Atkinson talking about Game 1 said that he didn't feel like the Pacers were dirty or intentional, but those plays that ultimately hurt DeAndre Hunter and Evan Mobley, he said it crossed the line of physicality. Then he doubled down on those comments in his pregame press conference. Coach Atkinson saying that it was excessive in nature, not intentional or dirty. And we as a league, Atkinson said, have to decide what that excessive line is. We want to make sure our players are available to play in the playoffs. Obviously, he's got 3 key guys. Now 2 of them injured in Game 1.
And Jared, we all are big fans of Kenny Atkinson. I didn't see it that way. I didn't think that the physicality in that first game was excessive by any means. I just thought that the Cavs, I should say the Pacers, were just the more physical and aggressive team.
Benedict Mathurin has been magnificent off the bench. He's going to be whistled here in the backcourt. This is the closest Indiana has been since the 4-minute mark of the first quarter.
And they're going to get a technical foul on the Pacers.
Tony Brothers looking towards the Indiana bench and said, enough.
Yeah. There's been a lot of chirping, which is to be expected. You can see clearly he catches him in the face there. Again, not intentional, but you're generally going to get that foul, especially if you draw blood.
You can see Tony Brothers still looking towards Nesmith and Halliburton, who continue to bark and just telling them everyone settle down.
And I'm not sure if that was the bench that got the technical.
So apparently it was a delay of game, second against Indiana. That's all teams have been hit with a technical in that category today. Mitchell forcing the issue and is going to get himself back to the line.
That's really been their offense here of late, is Mitchell being aggressive, putting the onus on the officials with his attacks.
Well, Max Strus took a shot to the face a couple of minutes ago. They may have seen some blood. See the athletic trainers working on him. So an injury timeout situation here with 6:43 left. And this thing's starting to get even more tense in Cleveland. Everything at stake tonight for the Cavaliers.
And really a lot at stake as well if you're the Pacers, because you can seize complete control. He clearly caught a thumb to the nostril. That is never fun. And that's kind of what the playoffs are about. It's going to get more physical, and it's really about how you handle the physicality and the adversity. Can you control your emotions? Can you stay on point in terms of your game plan?
And it's just fascinating, G. You got 2 great coaches tonight. Rick Carlisle, who, of course, has been doing it for so many years, NBA championship winning coach in Dallas. Kenny Atkinson is finally getting his due now as the new coach of the year in the league. The chess match in a 7-game series in the NBA playoffs, it's such a different level with the staffs, no back-to-backs anymore. The level of scouting, it's just so intense.
And it builds. That's the thing about the postseason, because you know each other so well, and you're not tricking anybody. And because of that knowledge and the knowing of tendencies, it allows the game to get even more physical. And that's why it's so important to control your emotions. They're going to get a hold there on a Okoro.
Second.
And as a player now, you've got to understand the officials have adjusted. They're calling it a little more tighter here in this fourth quarter, trying to make sure they can keep control and not have this thing get out of hand.
13th foul against the Cavs. Indiana is already over the limit. Still 6 and change left in regulation. Nembhard steps back, fires, rims out. Neesmith sneaks in. That cuts it to 6. But keep in mind what Indiana has done as a comeback team. Remember, they were down 20 in the clincher in the previous round against the Bucks. That miraculous win in overtime. Okoro, it slipped right through his fingertips.
And right now, the Cavs, the confidence starting to wane just a little bit offensively here.
Third turnover in the quarter by the Cavs. Turner underneath. Strus. Come on. Boy, D'ing up in a tough spot.
That was a heck of a rotation there by Strus. Just got Turner outside of his comfort zone.
Yo, what's good? What's good, yo? What's good, yo? My bad. I'm back.
Here comes Jerome trying to turn the corner. Bump to the deck. It's loose. Bodies all over the place. Mitchell, who touched it last? And it belongs to the Cavs.
And that's a huge play because they're saying that the...
My bad, y'all. I'm back.
Shot clock.
I'm back, my bad, man.
Take a look at that.
Officials will take a look. The Cleveland Cavaliers, can they hold on TNT?
What's up, y'all?
You put on the biggest event of the year every single weekend, surviving the strongest storms, meeting chaos with composure. You roll up your sleeves to roll out the red carpet, because the end of the night for you is the beginning of the rest of their lives. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
Welcome to this year's championship game. This is the big one.
With Amex Gold, you can score 4 times points on restaurants around the world. So you can raise the bar on game night. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Whoa! With this online-only deal from Buffalo Wild Wings Joe, you get 20 boneless wings and fries for $16.99. That's enough to feed
Too
you
fast.
like
What's good,
2
boy?
friends. Or one if you're selfish. And I am selfish.
What's good?
Years of experience.
This job requires a college degree. Any degree.
Indeed matches you with jobs that actually match your experience. And what was your major?
Dance.
Oh.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman.
There we go. Damn.
Protection of Batman.
Easy, babe. Won't be a lot too fast, baby.
I'm heading to the beach tomorrow. Oh, hell yeah. Which beach, bro? Which beach you going to?
That's why you need real vision.
Go on, Bateman. Do a podcast or something. That's hurtful.
Gulf Shores. How's your day going? It's going smooth, bro. I can't complain. I'm blessed, bro. Just watching a little basketball right now.
2 teams of rookies compete to renovate 4 identical houses with their own signature style.
In the ultimate neighborhood knockout. We're gonna keep things
I'm getting keys and at least in there.
Get down and dirty.
and bury the competition.
Hell yeah.
Rock the Block. All new. Monday night at 9.
What's good, Allison?
Stream next day
How you
on
doing?
Max.
3 friends who either went missing or were murdered within a month of each other last spring.
When your kid is missing, it doesn't come with a handbook on what to do. We just kind of came.
How we doing, Allison?
These are 3 mothers that are in the middle of a full-blown investigation.
We were hearing stories that Bailey killed Micah.
It was like, what?
Bailey would never.
Santi. How's the band, bro?
Murder and Mother, an ID documentary.
How did the band go, Brody?
Back here in Cleveland, the officials went to the replay monitor to determine
insane. I cook. Hell yeah, we love to hear that.
So they'll have just 2 seconds to shoot.
Important here if you're the Cavs to get a shot off.
Inbound Struz Elegant. Short. Playing for it, Siakam. So Max Struz now 4-11 from deep. He's pulled off.
That boy's cooking in band class. We love to hear that.
Lamar, 2-man action. Pulls up. Short. Offensive rebound. Turner gets it big. And misses a couple of chippies.
He's just got to be
What's up, bro? What's your question?
more patient.
What's good?
He's got a huge size advantage. A lot of times, though, in your mind, you're expecting Allen to be there on the attack.
Donovan Mitchell is 27 shots tonight. He's got 42 for Cleveland. A little bit of contact, and they're going to give him the basket and a chance at 3. Gigantic play by Nembhard.
Atkinson's looking to see if they're going to challenge that call there. Looks like they're not.
It looked like Guthrie was a little bit unsure. Looked at his officiating colleagues, Tony Brothers and Nick Booker, and they're going to stick with the call. Potential 3-point play for Nembhard.
How often do you stream? Every day, bro.
To get the finish.
Every day. Every day at some point I go live. I probably missed like a week's worth
Feel the nervousness in this building.
since January.
For this group, you know, when you're this short-handed,
I started January 4th, so that's 3 days right there. And then I know I took like 4 days off. I know I remember. I was just like, I don't know. That's a week right there.
Give him the thumbs down.
All right, sounds good. I'm going to find your stream every day and hang. Yes, sir. I'm telling you, I got you, bro.
so much time left here.
I've gotten over like 100 and like I've gotten about 100 plus subs this year, bro.
That'll get it to 7. And Struz has
And I still got the rest of the year to go, bro. We're gonna see what happens, bro.
a short-handed Cavaliers team trying to will themselves over the finish line. Nembhard looking for some daylight. Turner underneath a spin and a lay-in finish.
That time he took his time. He was able to see where Allen was before he went into his move. Great job finishing there.
Miles Turner putting together a big night. 23 points. Here comes Okoro. Nembhard trying to tie him up. Nick Booker says reach him. Indiana is in the penalty.
We the best new sports channel. Facts. Y'all hype it up, man. We talk sports in here.
You got to know the personnel on the floor. Then great pass there by Nembhard for the Chiefs.
What are both of these coaches, GA, thinking about here with 3:45 left?
If you're Kenny Atkinson from a defensive standpoint, you just want to make sure the Pacers are having to shoot twos. You don't want to have any breakdowns defensively where you're creating opportunities for rhythm threes. If you're the Pacers,
Monse, what's good? All right, I gotta go, but I hope you have a good day and God bless you. Appreciate you, Santi. W Santi in the chat, man. Have a blessed night, bro.
that is the one thing, if you're the Cavs, you wanted to avoid. You've done such a good job of making the Pacers take tough twos. That time just had a breakdown defensively.
Neesmith with his 5th triple of the night. He will not stop.
So the two things he said you wanted to avoid.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Glad to see you, Monse.
And if the Pacers don't allow Donovan Mitchell to get to the rim.
Halliburton, tough contested layup in traffic. They come up empty. And we hit the 3-minute mark. Left-hander in Cleveland. Mitchell against Neesmith, who's been brilliant with his defense, and he comes up with the theft. Cavs screen back. Turner into the corner. This is Nembhard from deep.
Hit that like, everyone. Yes, yes, yes. How's your day been, Monse? Talk to me. The playoffs right now, bro. If I can't show this shit, they'll take it down. You know how I get.
As Eastman tried to get out of his way, tried to leap over him. Mitchell's going to shoot free throws.
It's the step and then his ability to create the leverage with his strength. His foundation is.
Yes, sir.
And there's nothing malicious about that. Donovan somewhat lost his balance there on that attack.
As we take a little peek at the upcoming playoff schedule, TNT doubleheader tomorrow, Knicks and Celtics. And Denver trying to take what would be a shot.
Yeah, you know I got you.
In that series, NBA
Cleveland up 6 right now. 2 minutes left.
Donovan Mitchell has only played 34 minutes, but because of the way he's had to play, it's going to feel like 44 because he has had to work so hard.
Donovan Mitchell has 44.
But then defensively, oftentimes he's getting switched on bigs, having to guard the post. There's a lot being asked of their franchise player.
Let me turn it over. Can y'all hear it? Oh shit. Y'all can hear it, right? Loud and clear.
into the paint. Turner, good close by Strus, trying to turn the corner, goes glass, missed it. Max Strus playing some defense.
Strus, but I tell you what, Jared Allen on the ball with Nembhard also. A lot of times, it's the initial point of attack defense that sets up a defensive possession. How about the defense there by Miles Turner to force the difficult shot?
So Turner returns the favor. Here comes Siakam like a runaway freight train. And contact.
Indiana's got an and one. They're down 5.
Siakam, the All-Star, can cut it to 4 with $1:52 left.
He has been quiet all night. Only his 8th field goal attempt, but boy, was that a big one. With a chance here to cut it to 4.
Cut it to 4.
Pascal Siakam selected to his 3rd All-Star game this season. First as a Pacer in what was his first full season in Indiana. Critical miss. 5-point game with 1:46 left. Mitchell up high and more free throws.
You can see what I'm talking about. Typically how the Cavs play. He'll get a certain percentage of his shots that are created for him. Tonight, everything is him having to go against great defense and create his own opportunities. And there's still a lot of time here to go.
And you just see him in those little moments, dead ball situations, just trying to take those deep breaths. This has taken every.
They up 6, minute and a half.
He has all of his powers as one of the offensive stars in the sport.
And, you know, if you think he's going to take 30 shots, 19 free throw attempts. And again, generally for him to get free throw attempts, there's going to be a lot of contact.
Mitchell skies in, and then he lost it. 6-point game.
What's good, brothers? What's good?
Masterful play by Halliburton.
Just a terrific job.
Indiana down 4.
Not forcing the 3.
A minute 20.
There's still a ton of time here. They just barely get in. You could even see Mitchell was too tired to even run back and help.
Or he's gassed. Both teams are out of fouls. 1:14 left. Mitchell, shadow, double team, gets it to Strus from deep.
Max Strus for 3. They're up 7. A minute left.
What are you doing?
crunching numbers on every NBA playoff matchup.
But with the NBA app, you get real-time stats and
I think so. I think so too fast. He just hit a clutch 3. That was clutch.
exciting plays.
I think it's over.
And a deep dive into playoff drama as it unfolds?
All playoffs, all free.
And they had like 3 players hurt. They had like 3 players hurt.
You are
Like 3 players on the Cavs were hurt, and they're up 7. When they come back, it's over.
Ketchup, tangy barbecue, honey.
Like they better hope they don't come back.
McFlurry and special sauce for your Big Mac double dip to buffalo and ranch corn ranch, and the new creamy chili McCrispy strip dip. Now at McDonald's.
Advertising on. Okay, bet that if you're still alive. Oh, I was like, am I gonna die? Like, what's going on? Nah, but okay, that sounds good. I'll be here. I'll be here chilling.
Another reminder coming up next on TNT Game 1. West Emmys, Golden State, Jimmy Butler.
I heard it's probably in the morning.
Timberwolves, what a fascinating matchup. Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, Lauren Jabara will have the call.
That last possession, I mean, it's a heck of a job by Max Strus. But Donovan Mitchell's ability to beat the double team and deliver that pass in rhythm before the contest can get there, that's just impressive and indicative of the kind of night Spider Mitchell has had.
Donovan Mitchell telling that training staff to get the ice bath ready. Can they hold him off here? Final 66 seconds. Halliburton chiseling to the cup. That'll cut it to 5. 63 seconds. Kenny Atkinson is going to take a timeout. Again, both teams are out of fouls. Let that drama build a little bit more here in Cleveland. You're watching the NBA playoffs on TNT.
I met this dude on PSN Sweden that could speak English. Damn.
Charles Barkley wants to lose 60
Damn.
pounds.
7 languages, crazy.
Bravo can help with that, but they can't help him lose his big mouth.
Oh, what is that?
Calm down. This is what I'm gonna look like in a year.
Are you in a superhero movie?
No, but this is how I feel when I hit my goal weight with Roe.
Can Joey Ones through Row really do all this?
They can help you lose 20% of your weight, but I need your help with a makeover. Do you like emo Chuck or cowboy Chuck?
Row, lose everything
country
but your
is the
big
size
mouth.
of
See if you
Virginia.
qualify at row.co/Chuck.
Damn. That's
My
crazy.
mortgage lender used Agent Force, powerful AI from Salesforce.
That's
A
crazy.
digital agent would have helped me
Perspective, bro.
pre-qualify before my dream house was sold. Well, how?
The buyer's lender used Agent Force.
Well, who's the buyer?
Hey, bro. Welcome to Casa Day Wood.
Oh, jeez.
Morning, Mr. Hill.
Pool's open next week. Bathing suit optional.
Agent Force helps lenders prevent finance fiascos. It's what AI was meant to be.
Final minute, 3 seconds of regulation. The Cleveland Cavaliers, as desperate as you can imagine, the 1 seed down already in the series, trying to avoid that 0-2 start before this thing shifts to Indy for games 3 and 4. Both teams are out of fouls. GA, what are we thinking about here for the final 63?
I don't think that you're going to foul if you're the Pacers. You're going to try to get a steal. You don't want to take a chance and put them on the free throw line. There's enough time in a 2-possession
So if
game.
you feel like you go from Michigan to Florida,
Get it into the hands of Mitchell.
Damn.
Siakam is called for the bump. That's not what they
Damn, that's crazy to think about, bro.
That's just not a smart play because at that point, again, there's enough time for you to play this thing out. And you can see it's almost the reason you call it. Looks like he's intentionally trying to foul, but just not a smart play there by Siakam.
20th and 21st free throws of the night for Mitchell. He's 16 of 20.
He is just been off the charts special.
This man almost has 50.
What
Yeah, they do.
needed from
Yeah.
him to be able to
Super
kind of even
smaller.
this
That's
thing up
crazy.
potentially here if they can close it out. 30 shots.
Like, that's
20
crazy to think about,
free
bro.
throw
Like,
attempts. And again, defensively, he has had a lot of huge possessions for this group, but collectively, they've done a great job of getting timely plays from just about everybody they put on the floor.
But when you consider what's at stake, you can put this up with anything he's done in his career. Siakam contact point nearly got it to drop.
they calling all these damn fouls.
48 seconds. It's on Allen, his fourth.
I'm trying to see the Warriors
Chance
game.
for Indy to get it down to 5.
And I would say if you can make both of these, you can probably still play the possession out. There's still enough time in a 2-possession game.
Kenny Atkinson is going to make a change. Ty Jerome in, beat Wade until 6. Ty Jerome.
He's going to come in with ball handling to deal with the pressure. They don't want to call a timeout here. They're going to want to have to try to get it in, and they know that the Pacers are going to be pressing.
Yeah, just keep in mind what Indiana did in that clincher against Milwaukee.
Oh my gosh!
Naismith coming with some serious fire.
Oh my god! He just dunked all on that Nick, bruh. No, they're gonna show this again, bruh. Oh my god! He's hurting.
For that offensive rebound. That was a huge play.
Huh.
Just kind of collapsed his body.
Oh shit!
Just an unfortunate situation with Neesmith just coming down. He's got to have a place to land. As Neesmith's play cuts it to 5. Another standing ovation for Mitchell.
Bruh.
And the issue there, you've got to be aware of guys crashing from above the three-point line on free throws. Just a mental breakdown there by the Cavs, allowing that opportunity for Neesmith.
The ruling on the floor is offensive basket interference. The play is under review.
They talking about taking it away?
Tony Brothers says take the basket away.
Well, that's clearly outside of the cylinder there, so they'll reverse that.
Nah, this count.
Count. Initially, I thought
Hey.
they were calling a foul.
That was tough, Naismith. What the hell?
Because if you don't call it, you're not able to reverse it there. So that's an easy fix.
That shit was
Looking
nasty.
at is the potential offensive interference. It clearly looked like it was off the
Nah, they
center.
counting that, bro. That was nasty.
So for the moment they've taken the basket off the board, if they change the call, this is going to be a 5-point game. And Aaron Neesmith, meantime, 15 of his 23 points, Greg, in the second.
I think they're gonna count it.
Really been so huge, such a catalyst for them on a night where your best player, Halliburton, really hasn't played horribly, but not having the kind of impact you would have expected. And Neesmith has just been a monster for you now with an opportunity to potentially steal one here down the stretch.
It looks like Tony Brothers has made a decision.
After review, the ball is outside the cylinder when it was scored and put back in the basket. Therefore, the basket is good. It will be Cleveland ball under the basket with 47.9 on the game clock.
They counted it too fast.
So this will be a 5-point game.
He low key went before it went up. Is it on the release or is it on the release? Nah, you good, bro. What's good?
And Mitchell, they're both just falling asleep. And Neesmith understanding after that first miss, there's a chance that Siakam's going to miss that. Just great anticipation by the young man to get the deuce.
For high stakes here in Cleveland. This is all you want in the NBA playoffs. 47 seconds, contact, Mitchell and Neesmith, offensive.
And they may have to look at that.
No way!
Like Donovan, they may look at that for flagrant.
Boy, Neesmith beating Mitchell to the spot, and both players are still down. Now the swing of the elbow, so the officials are again going to go to the replay monitor. And Gia, you talk about a a massive potential call here. If this thing is
Damn.
flagrant, you got free throws and the ball.
Hey, I've been good, bro. I'm just watching these playoffs right now. He elbowed him in the face, bro. Hold on.
On top of all that, Mitchell laboring right now.
Boom.
What do you think?
Well, listen, there's clear that the contact's above.
Remember the
They looking at it for a flagrant.
You know, it has nothing to do with the intent.
There's nothing to do with it.
Listen, it is a basketball play. That's, you know, he's not swinging his arms disconnected from his body, but I would lean towards this being a flagrant.
He gave him that John Jones.
Brothers, David Guthrie, Nick Booker, Forte in the replay center.
He gave him that damn.
These replays.
He gave him that oblique.
As Mitchell turns, it's a basketball move. Therefore, it's not a flagrant foul. It's an offensive foul on Mitchell. It will be Indiana ball on the side.
Rick Carlisle is pretty livid there. Like it was a basketball play. I do agree with that part, but it doesn't necessarily negate whether or not it can be called a flagrant.
Good news for the Pacers. It was an offensive foul against Mitchell, so a turnover. So the Pacers have it. 45-point now. There's Rick Carlisle drawn up here with the Pacers down 5. Again, both teams are in the penalty.
There's no Mitchell in the game right now.
Mitchell is on the Cleveland bench. Halliburton against Allen, who extends his defense. Halliburton on the attack. Allen gets it from the bench. Last touch by the Cavs. 13 to shoot.
That was an incredible play there.
Look, the other game already started.
Halliburton did everything he wanted there, and still, how about that extension right at the end to come up with the block? 13 on the shot clock.
Here we go. Inbound Halliburton, here we go. 10 seconds. Nembhard on the wing. Siakam attacks and lays it in. It's a one-possession game, 27.5. Kenny Atkinson's going to get a timeout to get Mitchell back in the game. His final timeout here in Cleveland. 3-point game on TNT.
Rules have changed.
As long as Cleveland don't sell it, but we good. Then we'll tap into the Warriors, y'all. Hold on. The Cleveland game a little longer than I thought. Then we're going to get to the Warriors, man. Don't y'all worry.
Follow pizza drivers. Make sure the customers get a Pepsi.
Is that legal?
It's in gray area.
That's the perfect combo.
That's infected.
Oh!
Maybe getting a tattoo at a 3-day music festival.
They're going to get me. They're going to get me.
Lucky for you, an Amazon One medical virtual visit can happen anywhere. Even here. An Amazon pharmacy will deliver antibiotics right to you. So you can breathe easy. Well, sort of.
They're going to get me, y'all. My bad.
Game break presented by PayPal. Ernie Johnson in it.
But nah, we going to get into this Warriors, man. They've already started, bruh.
NBA TV will bring it back to TNT when the game is done in Cleveland. And what a finish we've got.
Bill, do we need to go live together? Bill, let me know. We can go live together, bro. Let me know, Bill, before we go into the Warriors game. We can go live together, bro.
The NBA playoffs. Do you foul here immediately if you're Rick Carlisle?
I do. Oh, my goodness.
There's a steal.
Oh, they turned it over. Oh, nah, I'm showing y'all. I can't do y'all like that. I can't. Oh. Hey.
And Halliburton is going to shoot free throws with a chance to
Oh, shit.
with 12.4 left.
You got to be careful. There was some thought that there may be a challenge here, but that challenge would take away your last free throw. Well, I tell you.
They don't have a timeout. Kenny Atkinson.
Oh, God.
No, that's a great call. And they've got to, again, get this basketball.
Halliburton shooting the second free throw right now.
Your guys have got to do a much better job of getting open.
He missed it. He got the rebound back. Oh, my. No. No. Oh. Oh. Oh, y'all can't even hear me, bro. I'm going crazy over here. Oh, my God. Halliburton is the GOAT.
One of the longest and best perimeter defenders in this league has the assignment tonight.
No. Alex, get your ass in this live, Alex. No, Bill, go text Alex and tell him to come to my live right now.
So here's what you missed with Buddy Hield.
He's a Cleveland fan, bro. Get a hold of that nigga right now.
That's not allowed. And got hit with a delay of game, and Buddy Hield had to go change his shorts. You ever seen that? No.
Come on, dude.
Let me put a ribbon on what we've just seen from Cleveland. Now, you think about the Knicks and the Celtics, you think about the Nuggets.
No, that's actually insane, bro.
These games going late where one team looked like they had it in the bag, and then they didn't.
There is nothing in the bag in the NBA. I mean, there's no lead. Honestly, it's safe. It's just the three-point shot has changed.
No, like they should not have won that. They should not have won that game, bro.
The emphasis on offensive rebound.
Cleveland's down 2-0, number 1 seed. Y'all niggas is done.
Shot clock here, talking about whether the ball had hit the rim. And
Alex, they're done. Alex, y'all finna get beat in 4. Can I hear Pacers in 4?
Did that ball hit the clock? If it didn't hit the rim, it should be down around 2. Probably if it did hit the rim, then it should be 14.
Certainly didn't look like it hit the rim, and certainly Draymond Green didn't have possession. So we had a couple of stoppages here. I know the Wolves are anxious to get this round 2 started. It's close. It might have just grazed the rim there.
Yeah, it might have.
It certainly
It
changed
did.
directions. I don't know if it was the foul board.
They're saying no, and
Oh.
there's going to be 2 on the shot clock.
That's a better look at it right there.
Exactly.
Oh, it
From
did.
up above, you could really see the space between the ball and the rim. And so the shot clock is at 2. Got to go quick. Edwards does. And Podziemski on the pass for the rebound. Wolves took out the Lakers at 5. They've been sitting since last Thursday. While the Warriors come in hot as Jimmy Butler, the former Minnesota Timberwolves,
Jimmy B.
knocks one in to make it 7-4.
Notice Jimmy Butler guarding.
Hey, Bill, we can go. Bill, let's go live together, bro. And I'll put it. I got the game on. Unless you're doing something. Unless you're busy, bro.
Edwards, the Olympian, fires it across. And on the take, from there, there it is. Second chance. Edwards looking for room. Edwards comes up short. Brandon Podziemski was right with it.
Rudy Gobert, second time already, he's gotten the Wolves a second opportunity. It was very key, especially in Game 7 of that Lakers series.
Curry stepped on the sideline, and the Warriors turn it over. You're going to hear those boos.
All right, baby. I'm gonna end this, y'all. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back live. Hold on.